Is trying to keep up with the Kardashians killing your wallet? Hey, family. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today, we're talking about money. And you're thinking, of course, right? I'm a financial coach, but not budgets, not savings, and definitely not investing. Today, we're going to be talking about the financial mess that we get ourselves into when our purchases are driven by competitive impulse buying. Because here's the truth. If you're constantly grabbing your credit card to match the lifestyle of people you see online, or maybe even to make sure that your kids' lifestyle matches that of their peers, know that what you're really doing is foolishly competing with people who don't even know you're alive and people who might be even more worse off than you. Every time your card comes out of your wallet, on impulse, on competitive buying, you're swiping your way into debt to keep up with these people who you'll probably never even meet. Let that sink in. Let me ask you, when it comes to building wealth in this very moment, and I need you to be honest with yourself, what are you really looking to do? Would you rather have a $5,000 bag with $100 in it or a plastic bag with $5,000 in it? Are you looking to act the part or actually be the part? Growing up, my parents called it keeping up with the Joneses. Today, it's keeping up with the Kardashians. It's the same drama under a different name. The results are the same, though. More debt, less saving, risky choices, financial anxiety, social depression, and that feeling of of inadequacy that everybody is more successful than you. But I've got an exit written for you, and I need you to lean in and listen to this one. Focusing on your own values and your goals rather than comparing yourselves to others will boost your self confidence and your self esteem. The well being of your finances is so much bigger than a designer bag, and your retirement is not defined by the car you drive. And newsflash, you will never accumulate wealth as long as your credit card is continually maxed out with impulse, unplanned, and unnecessary purchases. The real cost of faking it is pretty expensive. Let me break down how this type of spending affects you in ways you may not have even realized. One, guilt and regret. Overspending on stuff you don't need is a downward spiral. And it adds up and has the power to put you in a place where you can blow through your essential bill money in a single weekend. You won't even realize it's gone until it's gone. Two, crisis. Risky financial behavior rarely ends pretty. Essentially, taking on debt, chasing acceptance, and dropping serious money on material things can lead to devastating financial consequences, even bankruptcy. I've seen it many times. You get sidetracked because you miss opportunities to build financial freedom. Four, emotional distress. Mental burnout is simply a side effect of flexing. Competitiveness is good for pushing yourself to the next level, but it can also kill confidence and halt progress when you're constantly trying to keep up with the filtered, edited images you see online. It's like putting all your self worth into a slot machine. Five, companionship. We all know the company you keep is very important. The company you're keeping could be half your problem. If you've started looking for people to tag along and justify your bad decisions, this is a sign it's probably time to abort and reset. Especially those go ahead and treat yourself friends. They are the most likely, always broke, and want you along on their journey. So this week, let's stop glamorizing financial struggle disguised as success, and instead, let's celebrate building roadblocks to financial freedom. Don't get blinded by the shine. If you've got $501 in your savings account, a recent study shows that you're doing better than 60% of Americans. Yes, 60%. And here's the trap. When you see people flashing their designer goods, always in a new car, wearing the latest high fashion, you automatically think they're winning, right? Well, here's what you don't see. Some of those people you're trying to keep up with are swimming in debt. They're just better dressed than you are. They have mounds of credit card bills, and those huge credit card balances are also accumulating major interest and maybe even late fees. But the most harmful part of all is the stress that comes with keeping up with the Kardashians lifestyle. It's never worth it. You're basically comparing your behind the scenes life to someone else's highlight reel, which is unfair to you and doesn't contribute to your financial freedom. Living within your means is so much healthier. It's important that you know how to stop the fake it till you make it kind of wealth, which is really an oxymoron because someone's faking it, then it's not really wealth. So let's break that cycle by normalizing a few things first. One, prompt bill pay. I know this is so basic, but paying your rent or your mortgage and your credit cards on time is the real flex. Reserves. Have an emergency reserve fund. Be able to go without a paycheck for 3 to 6 months. That's a power move. Honesty. Saying, you know what? I can't afford it right now. That's maturity and growth. Don't let the hype of this culture make you go broke. If you want to win at financial freedom, my advice, don't buy everything you can put on a credit card. Build your cash reserves, living a life you can afford, not that one that TikTok tells you to live, and only compete with yourself. If you must compete, do it with purpose. Look, people who know me will tell you that I am a fierce competitor. So I know and I understand that emotion very well. But if you're going to get on the field, you've got to know the game that you're playing. Chasing clout on a credit card is not competing. That's going broke slowly. Real wealth isn't about what you buy or even about what you can afford for that matter. True wealth is not just being able to take care of you and your family, but real wealth will impact lives for generations. So if you want to compete, then outsave, outinvest, and outdiscipline everyone around you. When they're spending, you sit back. When they're going out, you stay home. This is not a forever move. So don't think I'm trying to get you to not enjoy the good things in life. This advice is simply to get you to pull back from your current perspective and decide who you're going to be the next time you walk in a room. This week's wealth work. So here's your wealth work for this week. And I need you to listen to me closely. You don't need a brand new, shiny car to prove that you're doing well. You don't need a designer clothing or shoes to prove your worth. And you certainly don't need to look like a reality TV star to live richly. What you need is clarity, control, and courage. Clarity, a clear plan for financial freedom. Control, no impulse buying. Stay disciplined. Courage to say no. I can't afford to do that right now. I'm getting financially fit. This is your time to stop chasing an illusion and start building real wealth. It's not about keeping up, it's about catching up to the life you were meant to live. I can't wait to hear how you have taken the bulls by the horns this week. Do me a favor, please drop me a comment below and let me know what's the one thing you're letting go of immediately so you can take control of your money and your future. As you know, I'm committed to reading and responding to every single one of your comments. And remember, wealth moves quietly. Debt is loud. Keep asking yourself, which one shows up when you walk in a room? Thanks for tuning in. And while you're here, I'd like to ask for your help. My passion is helping people like you reach financial freedom. And it's even more exciting when I can do it for free. And here's the thing. Platforms like this remain free to our community when you like and share with friends and family. So it's simple. All I need for you to do is like the episode you just saw, set your notifications, and then share with friends and family who could benefit. See you soon.